Hi, in this video we'll briefly discuss the two built-in functions, all and any. These two functions work on any iterable, a string, a list, a dictionary, a tuple, a range, and so on. There are lots of types of iterables. If you want to learn more about them, as well as about the differences between an iterable and an iterator, I have a video on that, so feel free to watch it. Anyway, the all function can be thought of as a series of AND operators. It returns true if all the elements in the iterable are true and false otherwise. So instead of using multiple AND operators, we can use the all function. Have a look. Here we have multiple AND operators, 1, 2, 3 AND operators, and each operand evaluates a true. This is true. A in car is true. 5 is a non-zero number, so it's true, and here we have literal true. So it all evaluates to true. And now instead of using these multiple AND operators, we can use the all function like so. The function requires one argument, so we have to pass all the elements enclosed in a list or tuple. Here's a list, for example. And now all of these elements evaluate to true, so the function returns true. Then we have the any function. The any function can be thought of as a series of OR operators. It returns true if any of the elements in the iterable is true, and false otherwise. So instead of using multiple OR operators, we can use the any function. Have a look. Here we have multiple OR operators, and the result is true, because at least one of these operands evaluates a true. Let's have a look. The length of I is greater than 10, it's false. 0 is false. 3 to the power of 2 equals 9, this is true. This is true, and the last operand, the first element of ABC, is A, which is also true. So there is at least one operand which evaluates a true. Instead, we could use the any function like so. Any of these elements which are enclosed in a list again. Here's the first element, the second element, the third element, and so on. So any of these elements evaluates to true. And the result is true. Both all and any short-circuit the execution. As soon as it's known what the result will be, the other elements in the iterable are not evaluated. For example, in the following code, all 304738, the execution will be short-circuited at the second element here, because it's false. And at this point, it's clear that the result will be false. So these elements are not evaluated at all. Similarly, in the following code, here we have the any function, the execution will be short-circuited at the element 2, because this is the first element which evaluates true, and if there is at least one element which evaluates true, the any function returns true. So these elements don't have to be evaluated at all. And the result is true. We can use any iterables with the all and any functions. Comprehensions also return iterables, so they can be used too. Here we have a list, words, that contains 5 strings. Here we have a comprehension which returns a list of Boolean values, and it tests whether the particular elements in our words list start with the character C. As we can see, they all start with C, which means all the Boolean values returned in the list will be true. And if all the values are true, then the all function returns true. And now let's use the any function with a comprehension, like so. Any. Here we have the function. The length of word is greater than 3 for word in words. So this comprehension will also return a list of Boolean values, and as we can see, there are two elements which are longer than 3 characters, Cliff and Color. And as we are using the any function, it's enough that there is at least one element which is longer than 3 characters, and the function returns true. Okay, that's it for this video. If you like it, a thumbs up would be great. Also, make sure to subscribe for future videos. If you want to leave a comment or ask a question, you're welcome to do so. Thanks for watching.